everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. Guess what? I went to Ulta the other day and I used my 20% off coupon, and so I'm doing a haul video for you. I usually don't do hauls that often. I find that I walk into the makeup stores or any store, I have a giant list of things that I want to look at and I want to buy, and I come out with very little. But this time I actually went in with a giant list, and even though I didn't buy half of what I was there to look at, I did manage to buy quite a bit. So here's what I got. Let's see, where should we start? Let's start on the high-end makeup side of the house, and I ended up only buying 5 items. So the first thing that I got, I was so excited to check this one out, is the new Bare Minerals foundation. This is called the Complexion Rescue, and it's a tinted hydrating gel cream with broad spectrum SPF 30. I put a little squirt on the back of my hand. I was like, oh my gosh, it actually makes my hand look nice. So I went ahead and got it. The color that I picked it up in is color number 05 Natural. And here, let me just swatch it for you. Okay, that's better, a little closer, right? Okay, so here's the swatch. Can you see it on there? And I'm just gonna give that a rub in. Okay, so I thought that that was really nice looking. It really blends in nicely. You can't even see it once it's on. I'm hoping it's not going to be too sheer. I don't think it's going to be like a big, full coverage kind of foundation, but that's the kind of thing I like, is nice and sheer and natural looking. So I will be giving that a go in the next couple of days and hoping for good things. So I also bought a powder foundation because I've been looking at things to try to knock my IT Cosmetics Celebration foundation off of the pedestal that I have it on. I don't want it to be knocked off. I love this stuff, but I feel like I'm just showing you the same makeup over and over and over again without giving you any options. And there are some people who don't love this, and that's fine. I happen to. So I'm always looking for another powder foundation that is also good. And so I decided to buy the Becca Perfect Skin Mineral Powder Foundation, and I got it in the color Nude, which I'm hoping is the right color for me. They didn't have a great selection of open ones to sample from or to try. It looks like a little spaceship, isn't it cute? So none of the testers they had was the right color for me, so I just kind of went in between two and picked this one. It looks right now like it might be a little yellow, but I will give it a try in the next few days and we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, let me just swatch it for you on my finger. So there you can see that. All right, so that was that. Then the other makeup that I got is, I've been looking at for quite a while, the Naked Basics 2 palette from Urban Decay. I have Naked Basics 1. I love that one. And this one is supposed to be like a cooler version of it. So, I like cooler rather than warmer. And so I was like, oh my gosh, these colors are beautiful. So I had to throw that in the bag too. So these are definitely cooler than the original Naked Basics 1, and they look gorgeous. So I'm going to be playing with that in the next few weeks. All right, so, I'm doing a video on eyelid primers. And I thought I was done, but then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't include Urban Decay. Because, Urban Decay is like the big daddy of eyelid primers. It is the one that everybody swears by. And I used it years ago, but I stopped because it was in that really awkward container where half of it was wasted. And since then, they changed it a long time ago into a squeezy tube so you get it all out. As I was passing by, I noticed that now they have one that is a color. And I like that. So this is the one that I got. I didn't get the traditional Urban Decay Primer Potion. I got this one, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion Eden. And so this is just like it's a matte skin tone color that you put on your eyelids, because I have so much sun damage even on my eyelids. My eyelids are all freckled and veined and stuff, that I really prefer to have an eyelid primer that adds some opacity and kind of makes that into a blank canvas that I can apply my eyeshadows over. So I bought that to include in the eyeshadow primer testing video that's coming up pretty soon. And then when I was looking at those, because you know they have them all on one rack together, so then I noticed that Tarte had one too, and this one is called Clean Slate 360 Creaseless 12-Hour Smoothing Eye Primer, and it was the smoothing that really got me interested, because you know, us older ladies, our eyelids are not what they used to be, and they can be quite crepey and crinkly, not that they have actual like wrinkles on them, but the skin, the surface texture is just not smooth and puffy like it's supposed to be. It just gets weird as they get saggy and droopy. You'll find out someday, younger people who are watching, unless you stay out of the sun and don't damage your skin like I did. But older people who are there already, you know, so I'm hoping that this does fantastic things for my eyelids and does keep them nice and smooth so that I can apply the eyeshadow nicely. So that one will also be showing up in the eyeshadow primer testing video. All right, so that was it for the makeup from the high-end side of the shop. I made a little detour into hair care because I needed some of my Marc Anthony Bye Bye Frizz shampoo. This is a shampoo that I've been using for months now, and I absolutely love it. It's the perfect shampoo for me. Unfortunately, they hardly ever have it. If they had had 10 on the shelf, I would have bought all 10. They only had one, so I bought this one. And online, they don't carry it at Ulta anymore, but they do have it at drugstore.com, and it's less expensive, and they usually have a coupon, so I think I'm going to buy it from there from now on, but I did manage to get this one at Ulta. So then I was passing by the Hot Tools, and on an end cap they had all the new curling products, and they had, you know, I bought the InStyler and I absolutely love that. They had the InStyler, they had the new InStyler Max, which is the one that rotates both ways, which is my one criticism about the InStyler that I do have, is that it only rotates one way. So but since then they came out with this Max one that does rotate the other way. Then they came out with this Tulip one that curls, gives you more of a curly curl. That looked great, but then also on the shelf was this one, the Kiss Instawave. So I was standing there looking at them all going, I really don't need another hair tool, you know, what am I doing? But prom season is coming up, and I have two teenage daughters, a junior and senior in high school, and they're both going to prom. I'm sure they're going to have their hair professionally done, but I thought, maybe I could interest them in this thing and they could do this, or if they just want to wear their hair curly, or if I want to wear my hair really, really curly, I could use it. So I kind of got it as a family gift for the three of us. But this one looked like the best one that for just curling for me, and plus it was like half the price of the InStyler Tulip. So this retails normally for $59. I got it for the 20% off, obviously, with the coupon. And the way it works is you kind of feed your hair in through these little springers on there, and the thing rotates. And what's nice about this is it rotates in both directions. So on either side you can make curls that go backwards or forward. I still do love my InStyler because I can use it as a flat iron, I can use it as a curling iron, I can use it just to get a little bend at the ends. It's so versatile for me, but I thought I would just try something new and, you know, see how it is, and that if me and my girls loved it, that we would keep it. So I got that. So I'll be trying that out soon, and I don't know if it'll make me quite as excited as I got over the InStyler, because that really rocked my world when I was able to like make my bangs split back. I was like, yeah! So anyway, we'll see if I like this better. So now over to the drugstore side, I didn't really pick up much makeup over there. I had seen a magazine advertisement for the new Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and so, you know, anything that tells me it's going to make my skin matte and poreless, I am all over it. I did read the ingredients, and normally I would not buy this because SD alcohol is pretty high up on the list. It's not like third, but it's like, I don't know, sixth maybe. And I don't really like things that contain alcohol because I find it's very drying on the skin. But I thought, what the heck, I will try it. I know that I suffer with enlarged pores, and many of my viewers suffer with enlarged pores. It's just kind of a function of skin's aging. As your skin gets more lax, the pores, which are like little openings in your skin, get lax as well, and so they tend to just to hang open all the time. You know, even if they are clean, it doesn't matter. So I have really super duper high hopes for this, that it won't be drying, that it'll be great. Then I saw in the magazine last night that there is a sister product called like glowing and poreless, or smooth and glowy, or smooth and dewy. I can't remember what it was. And I'm not really one for a huge dewy look, but I thought, ooh, I need to compare those side to side and see if they both do a nice poreless thing. Because I know some people like dewy, I prefer matte. So anyway, I'm gonna probably go back and, if this one is good, if this one stinks, I'm probably not even gonna try the other one, but if this one's decent, I'll probably try the other one. So stay tuned for that. I'll be using this and doing a full review on it in a couple of weeks. All right, where else was I going with that? So the other only makeup thing I bought was, as usual, when I'm in there, I have to stock up on Covergirl Clump Crusher extensions. It's my favorite mascara, my go-to. I wear it almost every day. I absolutely love it. It's easy on, it's easy off. The little wand helps to give my lashes a little curl without having to use one of those stupid curler things. So that's terrific, and it's cheap enough, but I like getting 20% off on everything, so I only bought one of those. I should have probably bought 10, but oh well, one at a time is fine for me. All right, then I am also working on a sunscreen video. I'm looking for the perfect mineral sunscreen to wear without makeup over it that doesn't leave my face shiny or white or weird looking or accentuate my pores or accentuate my wrinkles. And believe me, it's hard to come by and it is hard to find. So there were a couple that I was looking at that I bought. The first one is the Coola Face 30 Cucumber Mineral Sunscreen. Unfortunately, it is only an SPF 30. I prefer a little bit of a higher number, but I am going to be trying some 30s. This is a titanium dioxide and zinc oxide sunscreen that says it is going to dry completely to a matte finish. The other sunscreen I bought is from a company that I love for skincare, for moisturizers, and that is the Cerave Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Face Lotion. This is also titanium dioxide, zinc oxide combination. Claims it's going to be invisible, so we'll see what happens with this one. I think it's harder to be invisible once you get up into the SPFs like 50 than it is for a 30, but we'll see. So that'll be coming up in a video in about, I'm so backed up with videos. I have so many videos to make. Maybe end of February, beginning of March, just when we're getting into sort of the warmer months and we need to start using sunscreen more. All right, then the last three things that I picked up were all facial care products. I had been really curious about these how do you say it? I'm guessing Hada Labo Tokyo hyaluronic acid products. There are so many of them out there. I'd actually gotten a sample of the Super HA serum, and I tried it a little bit, and I was like, meh, it's okay. But then I saw that they had these sheet masks, and I love a good sheet mask. And so I got these. I'm going to give these a try, and I'll be reviewing those pretty soon. These have, these are just for like deep hydration, which is great this time of year. It's the dead of winter. They have collagen, soy peptides, vitamin E, and they are fragrance-free. You know, I love my Olay Regenerist Micro-Sculpting Serum. This is the fragrance-free one. You can see it in all my skincare videos. I just did a skincare video, so I'll put the links here to the morning and evening in case you want to see those, to see where and how I use that. And then the last thing I bought was Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Serum. This is the night moisturizer, and this is Retinol SA. This is supposed to be their fast-working retinol serum. And the reason I got this is because I can't use my Retin-A, my prescription tretinoin, on my neck. It gets too irritated and red and scaly and just looks disgusting. So I don't use that there. I had gotten a rosehip seed oil serum that I have been using, and once I used that up, I was thinking of switching to a retinol product. So that's why I got this. So I'll be trying that on my neck. All right, so there you have it. That was my Ulta haul. So I am looking forward to trying and testing out all these different things. I know, like I said, I'm so backed up with videos. It's going to take me a while to get to these. But let me know in the comments which of these things you are most looking forward to seeing a tutorial or a review on, and I will try to push those to the front of the pack. And I have to give a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody. I am over 55,000 subscribers now. I can't even believe it. When I cracked the 50,000 mark, I was like, oh my God. Thank you everyone who watches. Thank you everyone who's been with me since the beginning. Thank you everyone who's subscribed. I love it that we can share information with each other. So the whole thing just makes me really happy. So thanks everyone for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate your time. And that's it for today. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.